Okay. So one of the big things that I wanted to do tonight is to invoke our Sistership Circle facilitators opening, created by Tanya Lynn and others. Because this week we do have the Rise event at Sistership coming up. And I, as a facilitator and a major cheerleader in the stands for it, I really feel like that's like helping the flow this week. But also one of the things is majority of the Sistership Circle facilitators throughout this month of March, we tend to facilitate our own circles to correlate the energies. And we do this a couple times a year. One of the biggest ones that we do this during is our Sistership Day. And our hopes and dreams and aspirations is that one day there will be 1 million women's circles all over the planet. And so we will start our opening with our Sistership Circle opening. And one of the things that I wanted to kind of talk a little bit about before we start our circle tonight is that we are tonight in the new moon energy. And what a powerful way to start, but within the sign of Pisces. This is going to be a chance for us to really get in some really good intention setting, some energetic cleansing and clearing. So with that, I will go ahead and also call in the intention that we don't want to be walking away from the money that we're drawing in. We want to own our greenbacks, the currency that we bring to our table. And so if you need to take a bathroom break, or if you need to pause this for our sisters that are going to be watching the replay, please go ahead. If you need to leave, please do so. Don't worry. Just go ahead and sneak out. You can message us later. The first thing I would like to do before we start our full opening is go ahead and start with a small meditation. And so if you would just go ahead and settle into your seat, allowing both your feet to be on the ground if you can. And when you're ready, go ahead and, if you can, close your eyes. If you can't, just go ahead and gently gaze. And begin to kind of take some deep breaths, feeling into that breath that comes in, feeling yourself kind of going more inward, but still staying ever so present. Feel your body. Feel your heart. Feel your breath. Feel your spine. Allow yourself to be present in this body, in your room you're present in, and allow yourself to be present in this circle as you can. As you breathe, bring your attention to your throat, knowing that each breath brings in oxygen to break up any energetic obstacles so that you may speak your truth easily. Notice if there is any tension in that body, and if there is, let's go ahead and send ourselves some healing energies to that spot. Ask your body if there's anything it needs to tell you. Allow yourself to be mindful. Allow yourself to be present in this body. And as you breathe, Know that each breath you take brings oxygen to break up any more of those energetic obstacles. Allow those truths that you have to begin to percolate to the surface upon that releasing breath. And begin to continue to be aware of your body as I read our opening circle invocation. I welcome you, sister, as a member to this gathering. I open this circle to share space with you and to honor your truth. I hold you as a member today of our sacred space. This is my gift to you. You, sister, belong. I am your sister who sees your power and your truth as a leader in this world. I feel and honor your truth. I feel and honor your heart. And I accept you for who you are and who you may not be. I thank you for showing up in this world and today in this circle. Put down your sword, my sweet sister, for I have come to support you, safe within this room. Speak to me as you once did your mother, whispering your heart's deepest dreams. Cry with me as we again hold each other. Standing tall, but shivering in the face of our own fears. Illuminate your brilliance, my dear sister, reflecting like the new moon's unequivocal offering that we have here tonight. Allow me, as you would a child, the dreams that once danced in your night's visions. Build with me, my circle sister, as we roll up our sleeves and dig deep into our fertile soils, those that are the collective of our good. Allow us co-creation, togetherness, balance, harmony, and the peace on this Pachamama that we reside. This is our new world of divine feminine leadership. So now, if you have a candle with you, please go ahead and let us connect with the flame of our candle. Allow this to be the needle, this flame. Allow it to connect us around the planet together. And as it burns, remember, you are a part of this thread, this masterful tapestry. And with that, sisters, if you would like to say a word of something you're bringing in, that you're feeling called to speak on, this is the floor open for you. You may, if you want to put it in the chat, you may. For me, I'm gonna give you guys a little push. So for me, it would be interconnectedness. That is my bringing in of our interconnectedness. Okay.
Mine,
Go
I'm
ahead.
bringing in victory.
You're bringing in victory. That's beautiful.
Loud.
That is monumentous victory. You are a strong, beautiful warrior. I am so proud to be your friend, your sister, and I love you. All right. My Brandy, our beautiful sister, she is doing the 9 to 5, working her booty off. So we will hold the space for her if she needs to come back in later and say what she wants to bring in, or if she needs to have her time to give us intent for herself tonight for this new moon. We'll give her that time when she's ready.
I used to 7P to 7A, so I get it in group homes.
Yeah, you know, we gotta make sure that our sister has her energy around her, so. All right, we have our candle lit. If you have any anointing oils that you have that particularly around you that you need to use, because we are gonna be playing with the element of energy tonight, this would be a good time to go ahead and anoint yourself with any of your oils, protection oils, or if you have spiritual waters, or even just energy sources of the Reiki and that whole energy. If you have those, let's go ahead and start getting them charged and ready to go. And giving yourself that energy to just kind of wash over you, that protection tonight. Allow yourself to have it all through your arms, your fingers, down your body, through to the feet. Make sure you get your feet, because you don't want to transfer any of that as you are connecting to the sacred space tonight. All right. We are on to the next. Let's do this. I'm getting my Palo Santo to light back up a little bit. That'll work. All right. So once again, this is the new moon. It's in Pisces, and we really have that energetic flow of the element of Pisces coming in. And yeah, it has a tendency to have some roughness, but this is a great night to work any type of energy that you're looking for when it comes to good luck, prosperities. You're wanting that intention to come in. So, fun, quick update. During the live, I showed you guys how to do the egg candles for Ostra. There is mine. It's, you take eggshell and you do the borax and hot water inside of it. And it makes this crystal. It's pretty.
Yeah.
Right, it's like, it's got this really pretty crystalline in it. And then you just,
Oh,
use
cool. For your kid.
yeah, you just take a tea light. Any tea light will work. Melt it down. If you have any type of essential oils that you want to put in that are like orange or tangerine, you know, those really uplifting summer flavors. Lemon is a good one, lemongrasses. Put a few drops in there.
What a neat idea. I love that.
And because you're using a tea light, you don't have to worry about fussing about a wick, because most tea lights
Yeah.
pop out and the wick comes right out. And so you can take that white and turn it into orange.
Heck yeah, that's horrible. I love that.
So another way is if you do a couple batches, which these are going to be going out to sisters in the group. There we
I
go.
love
We have a little tea light that is already pre-blessed and ready to go.
There you go.
Ostra. This one is the one that I made for
Ooh,
the beautiful
I
love
love
of Ostra, because it's that fertileness, that love, right? So I'll be sending some of those out to people here soon, which I'm extremely excited about. And so I wanted just to show you guys those really quickly before we started to get into any craft that we're going to do tonight. And I think you guys are really going to love this one. It's really simple. Once again, as I teach always, go with your gut instinct. If it's along this line, okay, you're doing right. Okay. For this one tonight, you're going to need a white pillar candle. Here.
Okay. I don't
If you don't have the pillar, you can use a birthday candle.
That's what I got.
Yep, I use birthday candles. Matter of fact,
Right, my
now
job.
that we're talking about it, we'll just go ahead and bring this one up. Okay, so if you're gonna use like birthday candle for something like this type of spell work, you get yourself a little cardboard whatnots, right? You're going to melt your candles so that you have a triangle. You want a triangular space. If you're going to do this type of spell, you don't have to use all 5 candles, but
Okay,
for a money ritual, you're going to want at least 1 green.
okay. I can do that.
So you take your 1 green and you just adhere it to the bottom. Get it upright. And now you have your space, okay? The reason we use the triangle is because we want to create an energy force that stays within to draw in.
Right, that makes sense.
That is why we do the 4 corners. This is why we call it the 4 elements, all of that fun stuff.
I don't have a green, but I have a blue, and I'm gonna say it's green. I'm colorblind tonight. It's green.
Take away the yellow, or the blue, it's green.
Yeah, it's green.
Just take away the blue hue, you'll have green.
Yeah, it's green.
Okay. So as you see, let me put this right here.
I just organized my candles.
There we go. So now you can see how we have that. What you can do, since this is obviously quite degradable, easy to throw into any garden, because this is the green and you're calling it in. You're gonna want to find your green herbs if you have green herbs.
I'm doing
In
mine on. You said a mirror. I'm doing mine on a mirror.
there, you can do it on a mirror. Mirrors, I actually have on, if you look on our spell of the month, it does say to bring a small mirror. So we do have the small mirror. And you can use the small mirror to put your candle on top of. For me, I am going to be using a square mirror for my large. I'm going to be doing it in a larger, as you see
Right.
here. I have it already.
And then green herbs around.
Green herbs around. You're just gonna sprinkle them. You're not gonna go crazy, right?
Right.
You're just gonna sprinkle them around. And what I'm going to do is the fluorite's not going in the water. I will be using 2 fluorite towers, a green and a rainbow. I will be using 2 raw white quartz. And the white quartz I'm actually going to keep inside my bowl to reflect that back to my fluorite so that it is continuously having that energy. I'm using a small vessel for my pillar candle, which inside my pillar candle has, again, the herbs on the bottom, some sea salt around it. My candle is already pre-carved and oiled with my abundance oil. If I have sent you the abundance oil, this would be a good one to go ahead and drop a little finger dab on and draw it down towards you, not away from you. I know there's a natural reflex to kind of do the whole, yeah, this, no, we're not doing that. No, no, no. We want to come down to us. So what you're going to do with that is you're just going to, once again, sprinkle your little herbs around, whatever your mix is that you're feeling called to use. I chose to use, and I will go through mine for you. I chose to use Italian flatleaf parsley, eucalyptus, mint, white sage, star anise. And what I'm doing right now is I'm just picking out these seeds because I want the star anise and the water to infuse. I'm going to be putting the jar or my trusty craft plate, my trusty little craft plate, is going to have my 2 crystals in it. Sprinkling of the herbs. I'm gonna have my candle so that it is not directly in the water, so that it can stand the salt. I'm going to be pouring water into this. And I'm going to be using, because of the type of energy we're working with, I was able to find some alkaline water. So here we go. This is how this spell will be worked with inside the water. And it's fluoride, so we won't be putting our fluoride in the water. We don't want any of our, but we will hold it in a contained area so that it's still using our 4 corners again. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I cannot be sitting like that as much as I do. One of the things that is a really good practice, if you find somebody that has a abundance oil, or you go to your local bodega and she has, you just feel called to her money drawing oil or her money drawing candles. If you get one that's pre-dressed and you're called to it, you won't have to do any of this, but if you just are like, you want the oil because you want to keep the oil around and it's something you want for your practice. Grab yourself a green candle, a pillared 7-day candle. You're going to poke
Chopsticks, yeah.
5 holes in them, and I'm using a hot metal chopstick. And I just heat it gently over the candle flame. Perfect hot poker.
I always poke mine all the way down. Like I make channels all the way down.
Well, I used to until I had a sister tell me that honestly, that's how some of my candles were cracking.
Really? Oh, that's
Yeah.
good to know. I
Um,
might I don't
it
ever
only
get
needs to be just like that, mama, just a little bit in the top.
good to
Just enough that you can drop a drop or 2 of oil. You don't really want
right.
a lot of your oil, you want like only maybe a drop or so. And then you're just gonna drop your oil in there. And I go off and forget my oil, good God.
Mine is with me all the time in my walker.
Oh, no,
Since
you should see.
after my heart attack, you sent me the little, I'd won that thing. And
Yes,
so they went straight in my walker. As funny as hell. Like
just
seriously.
nowhere.
I didn't realize I had them. Like I had stuff separated all over.
Yeah,
Just can't.
as long as it's in here in the cove, I'm happy, so. It gets all over the place. So I'm just gonna, once again, this is the abundance oil that I make. And I love to bless people with. Okay, and it's just a simple fill drops on it. And allow it to, at this point, begin to be infused with your energy, your intention. If you have any partitions or anything that you've written, this would be something you can put underneath. If you want to write, this is why I love the green, just the unmessed with candles, the 7 days. Where I can do it, make sure you're always checking the bottom to make sure your wick is lining up with the middle. You don't want it off placed, that'll be another thing that'll help it crack. This is also a chance for if you wanted to put herbs into it, you could sprinkle a few herbs. Try not to go too heavy with all of this stuff because it will, you don't need a lot. It's always a little magic. A little of this stuff goes a long way in magic. So with your 7-day candle, you're going to hold that in your hand. If you're using the birthday candles, you're going to go ahead and create that visual energy between your third eye, you flowing through into your workspace, and then in between your hands. So you're giving it that whole energy. You're going to speak it into it. You can speak it verbally if you choose, or it can be with your mind's eye, with that your conscience self, and really focusing it into the energy that is right here before you. So, and as you see the one that's over here, I have already done, I carved my intentions. I put a couple sigils in there. I also did a 3x3, which is 3 X's, which is repeating itself, the chant 3 times. People have gotten that so mixed up that it's 3 times 3 that is the energy, or 10 times is the energy. That's not what those were actually there for. Those were actually there for to instruct you of chanting it 3 times or mentally giving it that energy repeated 3 times. So I have already done that with this candle that's over here that has the water and the crystals in them. If you're going to be in charging them up is what we would basically like equate that to, which is what you're doing by putting all of your energy and your intention into this, is charging the spell. If you're doing that with the one that has the water, you can actually put your hands in the water, connecting yourself with that life force, giving yourself that element of energy, giving it your element of energy. Remember, we are all just a bunch of floating molecules and atoms. So you're giving it back to that. Making sure, once again, you're keeping that energy of unblocking my money. I am worth it. I am worth every cent, every penny. I am worth it. Owning my worth brings me my abundance. And making sure you're bringing that into your energy force. See yourself the way you need to be seen by what that abundance can do. Be realistic, sisters. Don't sell yourself short either. Allow yourself to see where you would feel the most able to be at peace and where you're able to be the most comfortable. Because abundance is about comfort. And so putting that energy flow. Allowing yourself to know that you're strong enough to make this intention happen. This is yours anyways. There is no taking this from you. And as I light these candles, every sister in every corner
of my sacred circle shall be protected and fully abundant in whatever her needs may be. Now, as these candles burn, you still want to focus your intentions in that of getting that beautiful energy to flow from your candles, from your intentions, using that element of fire. I am going to be bringing my cauldron over. And because I already have this energy flow going so perfectly for this,
Oh, where did you go?
I mentioned I would be burning these bay leaves that were for my clients that we had worked and that we would only allow to be burned on this new moon in Pisces. 7.5 weeks we have watched and waited patiently with pure honor and grace. Humility. And my sister always received this blessing. You have bay leaves, this is a good time. Now that you have that energy of where you can feel that flow happen, align it, call for it, put it on your bay leaf. Pick your bay leaf with your purest intention and your utmost gratitude. Ask for your ask. And because this is such a large amount of asks from my fellow sisters, we are going to burn a single large bay leaf solely, and I mean solely, with nothing more than pure gratitude, gratefulness. And we thank you for every step you took to help us get here. And with this one, this final single one, we ask that you always show us what needs to be seen in the light and in the dark. See. Okay, so that is how that did. When you are ready, you give it over to them.
That is badass. That is cool. Beautiful. Wow.
All right, I'm gonna do one more fun thing for us before, because we are running, well, we're running a little little on time, on normal time. Wow, okay, cool. I'm gonna let these burn then.
Some of the other things you can do, sweethearts, is get yourself some green avitrine. Put it in one of these little locker thingies. Carry it either in your purse, if you can get raw avitrine. I recommend having raw avitrine, but you have to be careful with that one. Raw avitrine, for some reason, when it tumbles, it gets harder. It's not so soft, but when it's in its raw state, it's very easy to fracture and chip off. So some green avitrine. I mean, it doesn't want to show green. Okay, fine. It's green, I promise. Okay, yeah, so. I'm like, now I gotta clean up just a little, need a little water. I also. I wanted you guys to be able to see. What some of the workings that, as you guys are in my cove. You clearly see that I do candle magic. And I use the spirits of Santeria. And I use the spirits of most of the Caribbean. And Chile to concoct my stuff. And this, my dears, is my newest invention. It's not an invention, but it's very, I have it covered because I was afraid I was gonna drop it. And I didn't want any other energy coming in. This is La Chuparasa, which means the hummingbird. This is a red to black spiritual 5-day candle, not 7. And this is actually to help attract honesty, truth, love, basically the energies that you see from a hummingbird. That compassion, that love. If you're looking for somebody that you want that long-term love, you'll have that. You can have that. But if you just want that general, like it says in the little thing on it, it means rose sucker. So like when you suck on a rose, you think about it, it's like that sweet nectar. You want that sweetness in your life. This can actually even be used for abundance because you want that sweetness in. So this is actually already pre-anointed and ready to go for whatever those intentions may be. Purely blessed by La Chaparosa. So the hummingbird. That is what I've been doing lately, is a lot of personalized. This true spirit of Santeria spiritual candles. Learning how to put my own spin into it. So we have those that are on there, the website. We also, one of the fun things that I'm going to be sending out, because I did it. I bit the bullet. I found the prize for everybody. It should be here tomorrow. I've been tracking it like a stalking, like buzzard in the sky. So it should be here tomorrow so that I can send it out next weekend. But in them, I'm going to be making y'all some little sweetness, I'm sorry, gifts. And I have my little bulbs, these cute little bulbs that I can cap off. And I'm going to make everybody a good luck and abundance bulb. And it will come like this, sealed up and everything, so you guys could either take it out, hang it somewhere, or you'll have, you could just keep it in the little.
Yeah, just hang it like that.
Yeah, so another one that you can do, that you can actually, so they can be hung on your doorway, over your doorway, to like. Also, ancestor money. Start printing out that ancestor money right on what you need, what you really desire. Put that shit above your doorway. The
Oh,
door
good.
comes in, put a stick of cinnamon and smack one of these bad boys right there. All that extra protection, they're going to be coming with green rice. We've been coloring it, I've been smushing all of the herbs. So the rice might be not too full, but it's gonna be green. Cause it's also, we got that St. Patrick's Day energy coming in, and March is with the full moon of Pisces, like all of the elements are there. We just need to really work with calling them in. And so that's what we did tonight. We called those in. We have our candles right on rocking. Yeah. And I think they're good. This one's probably gonna beat everybody because this one was just the demo one. But it's okay. Let me double check and see where the hell we're at on my time board. Okay, yeah, so this will be the last thing that we're probably gonna do. We'll deal with. Or get into tonight before we close out our circle, since we did all of this. One of the things that I wanted to talk to you guys about. There we go. Nice, okay.
That could be me.
Alright, okay. Whew. Gotta open the window, it's getting so hot with all the candles and the heater. Oh, shit. Okay. So with all of this, one of the things that really come up for us all the time is, especially with currencies, like, am I worth this? Is this, maybe it's just not meant for me, or, this is just my life, so it is what it is, or anything like that. And one of the things you need to understand is that your greenbacks, what you see, is the currency that you carry. It's the value that you bring with you everywhere you go. And that's your uniqueness, your brilliance, that's your self-worth. Your uniqueness is truly who you are as a individual in this world. Yes, we all need that cash flow. But when you start to see that you are that currency, and as you walk, you really start to realize that you are that worth, you're worth it. You have that. You can say, no, I am worth that. And your self-worth begins to come in more. And one of the best ways for us to get present into our greenback is by seeing us as worth it. So one of the things that I would like for us to do is we're gonna go ahead and I can pull it up. Where'd it go? Well, apparently I closed that portion. Did I? No, I didn't. I guess I did. Oh, no, there it is. Okay. Oh, ha, ha. So one of the things we want to do that we're gonna close this out with is really casting away the stories that we've told ourselves about money. Some of the things that we were told about money. What is the, like, the main idea of it. And what we do is we look at that and we decide if it's part of who we are, really, or if we have a completely different idea. You know, say one of the big ones is, well, because I live in this location, I couldn't ever be wealthy. And I don't like to use the word rich because rich is one of those words where I don't know, to me, it's just dirty. So I like wealth. We'll just go with wealth. And so what you can do is see all of the little things that you do bring to the table as your currency. Maybe out there, it's your inner strength. Maybe it's a physical strength. But using that and understanding that that actually is what you're worth can help you to unlock your money problems, your money flow, and allow that good luck to come in. And this is where you can use that ritual we did the other day in the live and use the chant from that. And once again, it's having the fire. If you want to write some of this stuff down, maybe it's conducive to cleansing you of these thoughts, you can do that and burn them over these candles. Please make sure you have a fire safe bowl though. With the spell that I taught you earlier this week, we were going to go ahead and write down anything that honestly, while you were having your intentions in setting around your candle, you can write those down. And you can allow yourself to give yourself a few minutes to just kind of meditate. Allow the music to kind of help you figure out what it is that money means in your mind that is no longer now a true aspect of who you are. Allow yourself to time to meditate on that. If you already did have it tonight and you're watching the replay and you're ready to go ahead and burn it, you can go ahead and burn it now. The chant I had put in our Facebook group, that could also have been said over all of this. It can also be said while you're burning your paper. It can also be said while you're taking all of that crap that you were taught about money and self-worth and switching them with this chant. Allow yourself to see the fire. Allow it to lend me your power. Guide, give me your strength so I do not cower. Bring hope into sight. Fires of rebirth, cleanse and burn. Good fortune and health return with the power and the fire and this new moon's energy. Renew me now and help me bloom. And saying it, allow it to sink in. Go onto our Facebook group, copy, paste it, put it somewhere, make it a vision board. Give yourself that chance to let the fire lend you its power. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. So, with that, is the end of that, right? Yeah, and just try to give yourself a chance to like really start to shift the ways that we were literally taught about money, wealth, what our worth is. And a good one is if you're gonna do a vision board and you want to put that chant on there, scribble on there, worth every cent, worth every cent, worth every cent. Repeating that self to yourself. So with that, my beautiful sisters, I am going to go ahead and close out our circle. We have another open door on Tuesday. Hopefully I'll have the link right. If the link's not right, please message me if you're trying to get into the open door and you want to have your reading done or you want to have some spiritual guidance done. Just go ahead and message me. Let me know if the link isn't working. If the link's not working, I will try my best to get it to you so that we can connect. But I will try to keep the Facebook or the website updated with the links as they occur, because pre-scheduling the links obviously caused the site to have an issue and it didn't like it. So we'll get to it. Okay, yeah, Tuesday, my beautiful sisters. I will see you guys Tuesday. Tomorrow also will be up a collective reading for our group. So if you're interested in that, it'll be there. And we will go ahead. And I'm gonna do a small general closing. Just asking that the energies that came in tonight continue to bless this space as we allow these candles to just burn away and guide us with your sight. Allow us to see what we need to see, when we need to see it, and how we need to see it. And just thank you and thank you and thank you for all of the blessings. I am Shannon. And with that, I take gratitude. That's all I can bring is gratitude tonight. I'm taking away gratitude, bringing. I'm taking gratitude.
I'm taking away abundance. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome, sister. And if you need anything, you know how to hit me up, how to reach me.
Thank you. Namaste.
Love you, love you, love you.
Love you too.